Quoting Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. I get today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the revised One Punch Man manga chapter 196, aka 196.5. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm. And it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Royal Bubba Q, somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So what we're doing, at least up until we get into the meat and potatoes of this arc, aka the flashy flash and speed of sound sonic content of this arc, is we are going to have the manga, the original chapter 196 and the revised chapter of 196, and then we'll get the webcomic into the mix when we get to the real content here that frustrated me. The real content that was robbed of us in the flashy flash speed sound sonic art that I wanted to see adapted. I'm still mad about that, and I'm hoping that Murata's going to redeem himself here. But anyways, last chapter in terms of what was changed up in here that I thought was very interesting was that Blast did see Saitama and Garo's fight, which I thought was very, very weird that in particular was changed. At least, I don't mind it being changed that much. I kind of was surprised that it was mentioned here and not a little bit later when, it was just Blast and Saitama, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. So what we're going to do is we'll read the stuff here, especially that's on this first page, the first page of the original 196, and then we'll talk about how it's changed in the revised. So first of all, there is a change on the on the cover page, where it was originally my boy Flashy Flash, but now it's a sexy pic of Fubuki. She looking fine. Yes, she is. And this chapter is titled Threat. So, originally, Flashy Flash says here, you know something, don't you, about the connection between God and the ninja village where I was raised. Here it says, enough about my disciple. This is the revised chapter. Hey, Blast, tell me something about this God you've been fighting. That's what I came to ask. All right, let's see. Ooh, and now it's changed here, the art is, because first you have, in the original chapter, Blast was like, and you saw his eyes, and now he's like, you don't see his eyes at all. You just see Flashy Flash's reflection. If you're thinking about joining the fight, then forget about it. Someone like you would die against God for sure. What? Are you saying that I'm weak or something? You don't get ahead of yourself just because you snuck up on me one time. I won't be satisfied until I get to shower that God in slashes. Why? Wait. Hold on. Okay, so we're getting the stuff about the ninja village first, and then I think hold on, let me make sure. Ooh. Hold on. Ooh, this is very, very different. So we don't have anything from Saitama yet. Because here it says, here's what it says here. It says Ninja Village. Sonic and those other two weirdos did say something about a village or whatever, now that I think about it. And then Flashy Flash says here, you were the one who destroyed the village. You were the one who destroyed the village, weren't you, Blast? And then it goes into Blast talking about the village, but I do want to get in here. It's a long story, but I'm good then. Saitama. Because of those annoying upperclassmen, I was able to draw connections to pieces of memories from the village I was in. I said I'm good. There. And then this part was changed too. Hold on, let me make sure that this is even here. Oh, it's not there. Okay, so this is what it was here. This is what it was here. I wouldn't blame you for holding a grudge. The contrary, I was actually quite relieved. I'm surprised a man like you would only just now realize. Seems to me like you must have tried really hard to erase the village from your memory. What are you guys talking about? Okay, now let's get back to this. Here. The village was the training facility for the highest class of assassins. It was located deep in the mountains, accessible to ordinary people because of the barrier put around it. When me and my friend sneaked away from... Okay, this is what it says here in regards to the Ninja Village, before I forget. I was raised in the Ninja Village, a training facility for assassins. It was located deep in the mountains and accessible to ordinary people thanks to the barrier the founder put in place around it. Ooh, okay. Let me see. Do I want to go with this part? Oh, let me read this and then I'll get into this part here. 9 years ago, right after I abandoned the village, I heard that it was completely wiped out by someone. I had no interest in something I had already freed myself from, but one thing bothered me. So during the 3 panels you were locating Minako, I went back to check on things. So fast. Great job not getting lost. Shut up. Okay. But what we're getting here does make sense. I'm very happy that we're getting this edition here, because it does connect to what we saw in the flashback. But here we go. When me and my friend sneaked away from training to explore the underground levels, that's when we saw it, a royally enshrined cube. The facility, which could only have been modeled after it, and sleeping inside a recovery device. The village founder, who barely even looked human, alias that man. And this is him. Yeah, and here we see Flashy Flash go into the facility, and we see Flashy Flash and Speed Sound Sonic, the Widow one, looking at the cube. And this is what he says in the original chapter. When I saw the marks that appeared to be carved out of space in spherical shapes, I immediately knew who had done it. Did you attack them to recover the cube? Yeah. That's what it says here. And then it goes into this. Thanks to my annoying upperclassman ninja, I was finally able to connect the dots with my memories. The cube enshrined in the desk of the facility, which could only have been modeled after it, and the village founder sleeping in a recovery capsule who barely looked even human. Hold on, let's compare this real quick. This looks very, very different. Very, very, very different. Because in the original chapter 196, he still has flesh. He looks, I would say that the founder looks more in the original chapter looks more like his webcomic counterpart. He looks closer to it than the one we're seeing here. And I actually do like that. I like the additional line work and detailing we got here. Because it does look like he is recovering. Anyways. But let me read this part here. Is it safe to assume he was given powers by God? Okay, that's this part here. We don't have the alias that man. We don't even have that here, but that's okay. That I'm talking about in the original chapter, but I like that we have the alias that man here in the new chapter. If we assume that he was also someone that was granted power by God, everything starts to make sense. In order to produce and ship first-class assassins, the village puts youngsters through hellish training. And if in reality it was a front organization for God, it would have been an efficient way to produce minions for God. I don't like... No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like Flashy Flash knowing this. No, that ruins the surprise. Why'd you do that, Murata? That ruins the fucking surprise of when he finds out about all that shit. Like, up to here, this was good. I was fine with this. I was fine with, like, up to here. I was fine with, like, And then if you would have had, is it safe to assume he was given powers by God, like from the original chapter? And you could have had like the stuff where from the first part of the chapter about like Blast, like I don't like that this content is here. I don't like Flashy Flash knowing this. I don't. I like the surprise. Why'd you do that? Oh, I don't like Flashy Flash knowing this. This really bugs me. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Flashy Flash knowing this is no, I don't like Flashy Flash knowing this. This is way too much. Have I gotten it right, Blast? I can sympathize with your feelings, but nevertheless, I cannot accept your help. What? That guy is, that man here. My partner, we used to hunt, the cubes together. Here we go. His name is Empty Void, he's my partner. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's take a look at Empty Void here. Okay, Empty Void looks the same. He fell under God's control during the search for the cubes. This is what it says in the original chapter here. After he monster-sized, he forbade anyone from using his name and supposedly went by that man among you and the others. If he, and then he goes here, he fell under God's control during our search for the cubes. If he and I hadn't failed, those youngsters wouldn't have tragically had their lives taken away in the village, and there wouldn't be so many assassination victims. It's a problem that I must take responsibility for. This is way too much. This is way too much. Empty boil. It's void. Another name that's like saying a fractured, broken bone. Oh my gosh. Your partner was used as a pawn by the enemy, and moreover, you let him get away? That's a harsh way to put it. That is true. I like this here, but some of the other stuff, though, like, some of this exposition is not necessary. Originally, he and I were equal in ability, and since he was given the power, he had a big advantage, but I gave him a serious wound that will take him 15 years to recover from. Like, this is good. He's the only person with the ability to open the gate of the celestial rock cave that connects to the dimension where God hides. That's why I've been searching so hard like this for a way to make him human again. Hold on a second. Even so, he escaped. You know what? I'm going to change my statement about having the stuff with the Saitama reveal, Angara reveal. I do not mind that reveal now, having this context. But a lot of the other stuff, though, no. That is too much exposition in regards to Flashy Flash knowing about the organization. That much detail about the organization. That is too much. That is way too much. It ruins the reveal. No. The rest of it is fine. It's just some of the exposition is way too much. I think even for some of the stuff for Blast, I think that's a little too much too. But like some of the other stuff that was in the original chapter, I wish that would have made it here. But other than that, I mean, I'm happy with some of the changes. But man, some of this was way too much. You stay out of this. Ooh. What do you want to do about your partner, old dude? About that. Mr. Stitch, we are ready for the experiment. Oh, here we go. Excuse me, we just received a letter. Oh, this is the letter addressed. Experiment? Do you want to watch? I came here today to observe it. Oh, hold on. Do we have the experiment here still? Wait, I know we saw the experiment in this chapter. Or was it last chapter? I know the experiment is here. Whatever. Experimentation with the separation of monster cells. Yes, you saw it on the news too, didn't you? These are the athletes who were turned into monsters at that martial arts tournament. They are candidates for the test because of their resilience. Go! Neural activity and pulse are unstable. We are in the danger zone. This is bad. Turn it off. I was never a human to begin with, okay? So there's no point in doing that stuff to me. Not gonna. So it was a failure. please continue. I chose to become a monster in front of all the kids watching in my dojo. If we don't do this, then I won't be able to show my face to everyone back there. Please. Separation of the monster cells has begun. This is promising. Just as it was stated in Silverfang's report, the key to rescinding monsterization seems to be in their psychological state. So you want to turn your partner back to a human, huh, old dude? Hold on, where is this? Oh, not yet. Okay. You can't even tell if there's any humanity left in them. Even after performing such a tremendous experiment, you can only pray in the end. Is he the kind of person who can even be captured alive to begin with? Oh no! Ooh. Ooh. The ground... Wait. The ground got... What just happened? Oh. This is Void's Dimension Blade! What? Seems like he's fully recovered now. I guess this is his way of greeting us. Okay. How are you going to deal with something like this? Dimension Blade? Don't tell me that's this is one of his techniques. Yeah. You think you can win, old dude? Well, I'll figure it out. I just haven't been playing around either. That looks like Tatsumaki. Ooh. So we didn't get the letter of challenge from Sonic here. No. I'm happy with this. I will say, as I said, I think the problem with this is mainly I think there's way too much exposition for part of this, specifically in regards to Flashy Flash knowing too much about the Ninja Village. Also, I wish the letter of challenge was here. I do. But other than that, I think this chapter is okay. I really do wish some of the elements from the original more of the elements from the original chapter were here. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think there was too much exposition here like I do? I do. The one thing I will say that I do like is I like that Blast is hyping up Empty Void more. I do. I really like that aspect because, remember, we're dealing with someone that has the power of God. And that also means, I swear to God, if Saitama ruins this arc, I'm gonna fucking hate this manga again. I do not need Saitama ruining this arc. I do not want Saitama knocking this motherfucker out. I want to see Blast do it. Blast... I swear, Saitama, if you rob Blast of this, I will be annoyed. But that blade, though. I wonder if that wind blade... You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, webcomic readers. But I feel like that's one of the... that's connected to one of the scrolls. The hidden scrolls. That's one thing I really hope that this manga does not completely erase. Do not erase the scrolls. Please do not erase the scrolls. Because they're really awesome, especially with what Sonic does with the scrolls. So, that's my main hope for this arc is, as I said, don't fuck up Speed Sound Sonic. Make him look badass as well. But I am still, I really, I don't like that they robbed the freaking surprise of this arc. Why did you do that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Punch Man content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.